Hello, fellow viewers, and welcome back to Live Economic News, your go-to source for the latest updates on global trade, finance, and economics. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been making waves across the world: the trade tension between the United States and China. As the tension between these economic giants intensifies, it's crucial to stay informed about the implications on your investments, businesses, and everyday life. But before we delve into the details, don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready to unpack the complexities of this issue with us. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Live Economic News. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our in-depth analyses, expert interviews, and real-time updates on the global economic landscape. Your support fuels our commitment to delivering accurate and insightful news, so click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay ahead of the curve. Are you curious about the latest twists in the global trade saga? Well, buckle up because Beijing just threw a curveball into the mix. They've slapped export restrictions on graphite, a vital component in electric vehicle batteries, and stirred the pot with challenges to Chinese chip making. These moves are sending shockwaves through the ongoing trade tensions between the United States and China, raising the stakes in the world of geopolitics. In response to US-led restrictions on technology sales to Chinese companies, China has retaliated by requiring special export permits for 3 grades of graphite, a mineral that dominates global supply chains. This move is part of Beijing's strategy to counter US restrictions on technology imports.
Obviously, the Biden administration is imposing these export controls on advanced chip as well as chip-making equipment to sort of limit.
Additionally, Washington's tightened export controls on chips have significant implications for Chinese tech giants like Alibaba and Baidu. These companies now face obstacles in manufacturing their latest self-designed ad processors, potentially forcing them to rely on outdated and stockpiled chips.
Now, the UK's market regulator has given Microsoft the green light to complete its $69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard.
Furthermore, Beijing is contemplating delaying the approval of US chipmaker Broadcom's $69 billion acquisition of cloud software company VMware, a move likely influenced by Washington's recent stringent rules aimed at blocking Chinese access to high-performance semiconductors. These interconnected developments highlight the complex and evolving nature of the trade tensions between the US and China, impacting various industries and global economic dynamics. Alibaba and Baidu are leading China's efforts to create alternatives to US-based NVIDIA's advanced chips. However, Washington's updated chip export controls pose a challenge. Manufacturing these chips for Chinese clients could violate the new rules. Chinese tech groups, faced with restrictions, are diving into the world of AI chipsets. They're reaching back to NVIDIA's V100, a relic from 2017, just to keep up. But hold your horses, chips have evolved since then, giving birth to wonders like OpenAI's ChatGPT. Washington's move: it's not just a challenge, it's an existential battle for China's AI dreams. Foundries in Taiwan and South Korea are part of the chessboard too, with American tech woven deep into the fabric of the chip world. China's local heroes, like SMIC, are playing catch-up in the chip race. Big changes are afoot in the realm of technology, especially in light of the evolving landscape of US-China relations. These new rules come amid escalating tensions between the US and China with a specific mission: curbing China's access to the future of AI. The updated controls mean more advanced AI chips now require licenses, which might be denied, effectively blocking their export. Additionally, there's a reporting regime covering a wide range of data center chips and prohibitions on selling to subsidiaries of Chinese companies beyond the country's borders. China's major tech players might have stockpiles of AI chips, but these controls are set to drive up the costs and time involved in training AI models, potentially making it pricier and slower than the process for their counterparts in the US. Analysts estimate that relying on chips akin to NVIDIA's V100 could at least double data processing costs. NVIDIA is facing delays in deliveries, with Washington granting a limited grace period for order fulfillment to China. Any unfulfilled orders post this grace period will be canceled, according to Charlie Chai, an analyst at 86 Research in Shanghai. Despite expectations of banned chips trickling in through unofficial channels, industry insiders doubt these supplies will meet the soaring demand from tech groups training generative AI models. As a result, China might find itself stuck with lower-grade NVIDIA chips, creating a widening gap in AI infrastructure compared to the global standards.
South Korean companies produced in China. Washington is once again trying to keep Beijing in check.
Samsung had no comment on the situation, and requests for comments from TSMC, Alibaba, and Baidu went unanswered. He whirled of graphite, that wondrous substance fueling the heartbeat of batteries. It emerges into existence through two mystical methods. The first, drawn from the Earth's bosom, bears the name of natural material. The second, a process born of alchemical brilliance, weaves its magic through a synthetic dance, utilizing petroleum feedstocks. This arcane synthesis grants the cells a swifter pulse and a lasting vitality, albeit at a cost higher than mere gold. In the grand tapestry of this enigmatic substance, China emerges as the paramount sorcerer, wielding its powers over natural graphite with a dominion unparalleled. A staggering 70% of the world's synthetic graphite, a creation of modern-day alchemy, bowed before China's mastery, according to the illustrious benchmark Mineral Intelligence. In this dance of elements, China stands tall, holding one of the universe's critical materials within its grasp, a testament to its unyielding prowess. In a fascinating twist of geopolitical maneuvering, the stage is set with the recent move by the Biden administration, a strategic ballet where cutting-edge artificial intelligence chips have become the pawns in this intricate game of control. The air crackles with tension as the U.S., under President Joe Biden's watchful eye, tightens its grip on these futuristic chips, limiting their journey to the enigmatic realms of China. Beijing, in response, raises its voice against what it perceives as an overreach, decrying the U.S. for stretching the bounds of national security, while Japan, another player on this global chessboard, contemplates the legality of China's countermeasures. The echoes of discontent resonate through the corridors of power, with strong objections voiced against what is perceived as unilateral bullying. In this high-stakes game, where nations teeter on the edge, Japan stands poised, ready to take action should these measures be deemed unjust. Meanwhile, the enigmatic intentions behind China's moves remain a puzzle, leaving the world to wonder and speculate. The White House, silent amidst the storm, keeps its counsel, adding yet another layer of mystery to this unfolding narrative. The global chessboard, once again, is in motion, each move laden with implications and uncertainties that ripple through the intricate fabric of international relations. Amidst the intricate web of global trade regulations, executives within the graphite supply chain find themselves embroiled in a whirlwind of confusion, striving to decipher the nuances of the freshly minted export controls, distinct from their 2006 predecessors. In the backdrop of this labyrinthine dilemma, graphite prices have experienced a dramatic descent, plummeting by 30% since the year's inception. However, Thomas Cavanagh, the visionary orchestrator of battery materials at Argus, the esteemed commodity data provider, paints a different picture. He envisions these stringent restrictions as the potent catalyst that might set graphite prices on an exhilarating ascent, carving a path toward international peaks. Yet, within the secretive corridors of Chinese policymaking, a delicate dance unfolds. While Beijing's officials tread cautiously, fearing potential repercussions that might harm their own enterprises, they have, in recent months, begun to wield their dominance over an extensive array of materials and resources. July witnessed the unveiling of similar restrictions on gallium and germanium, metals crucial to strategic sectors such as electric vehicles, microchips, and select military weaponry, all justified under the shadowy umbrella of national security concerns. In this ever-shifting landscape, where economic intricacies collide with geopolitical chess moves, the stage is set for a riveting saga. Graphite, once a humble commodity, now finds itself at the heart of a narrative brimming with uncertainty, intrigue, and the undeniable influence of global powers. As the world watches, the story unfolds, leaving us all on the edge of anticipation, waiting to witness the next enigmatic twist in this tale of trade and tension. In the intricate tapestry of global economic dynamics, the recent development in China's merger and acquisition procedures for U.S. companies has added yet another layer of complexity. According to insider sources, these procedures now demand meticulous consultations with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the State Council, imbuing the entire process with a distinctly political hue. This newfound involvement of key governmental bodies intertwines with the broader narrative of international trade tensions, where intricate moves are made on a global chessboard. Meanwhile, the repercussions of such developments reverberate through the financial realm. A tangible manifestation of this complexity was witnessed in the stock market's reaction.
Why shouldn't investors worry about China, which still hasn't approved this and just scuttled Intel's deal with Tower Semi?
Shares in VMware, once standing tall, experienced a sharp descent, closing around 9% lower at $150.31 in New York.
I like this deal. I like Broadcom's M&A strategy in general. I always say I want to see them buy stuff. They're good at it. They haven't done a bad deal, software or otherwise.
Similarly, Broadcom, another player in this high-stakes game, saw a decline of about 2%. The market, once confident in its predictions, now quivers in uncertainty. A prominent hedge fund investor lamented the drastic shift, highlighting how the situation had swiftly transformed from an assured success to a precarious gamble. In this atmosphere of uncertainty, where economic forces collide with political intricacies, the markets remain on edge, mirroring the tension that reverberates across international trade landscapes. Each development, each consultation, becomes a piece in this grand puzzle, leaving investors, analysts, and the world at large eagerly awaiting the next revelation, a revelation that might tip the scales in this delicate balance of power and profit. We've delved into the trade tensions between the United States and China. Now, we're curious. How do you think these trade tensions might impact the global economy in the long run? Share your predictions and thoughts in the comments below. We're eager to hear your perspectives. And if you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, Live Economic News, for more in-depth analyses and discussions on global economic affairs. Your engagement fuels our exploration of these vital topics. Thank you for being a part of our community.